Alright, let's dive into something that's been on my mind lately, Alanis Morissette's Thank You and why it's the song she wants to be remembered for. But here's the thing, this isn't just about a song. It's about what music does to us, how it captures moments, and why certain artists stick with us long after the world has moved on. So, let's start with a question: why does a song written decades ago still feel like it's speaking directly to us today? First off, Thank You isn't just another track from Jagged Little Pill. Personally, I think what makes this song stand out is its raw vulnerability. Alanis wrote it after returning from India, a moment of stillness after the chaos of touring. And here's where it gets interesting, she says it captures the best version of herself. But what does that even mean? In my opinion, it's about gratitude, not the kind you feel when things are going well, but the kind that emerges when you're stripped down to your core. It's a reminder that sometimes, the most profound moments come from silence, not noise. Now, let's talk about Jagged Little Pill for a second. That album is a cultural juggernaut. Over 33 million copies sold. That's insane. But what many people don't realize is that its success isn't just about the music, it's about the emotion. Alanis channeled anger, frustration, and confusion into something universal. If you take a step back and think about it, that's why it resonates so deeply. It's not just a collection of songs, it's a therapy session set to a beat. Here's a detail I find fascinating: Alanis has said that anger is the emotion that drives her activism. But when you see her perform now, it's clear that anger isn't the whole story. What this really suggests is that her anger is fueled by love for people, for justice, for fairness. And that's what makes her concerts so powerful. It's not just about singing along, it's about feeling something bigger than yourself. Speaking of concerts, let me share something personal. I recently saw Alanis perform with my mom, who's been a fan since the 90s. Watching her sing along to Thank You was, well, it was emotional. What makes this really interesting is how music becomes a time capsule. Those songs aren't just melodies, they are memories. They are the soundtrack to our lives, and that's why they stick with us. But here's the deeper question: why does Thank You work every time for Alanis? In my opinion, it's because it's a song about gratitude, but also about acceptance. It's about finding peace in the chaos, and that's something we all crave. What many people don't realize is that gratitude isn't just about saying thank you, it's about recognizing the beauty in the ordinary. And that's what this song does. So, why does Alanis want to be remembered for Thank You? Personally, I think it's because it's the song that encapsulates her essence. It's not about anger, or frustration, or even love, it's about all of those things combined. It's a snapshot of a moment, but also a timeless reminder of what it means to be human. As I wrap this up, I'm left with one thought: what's your thank you song? What's the one track that captures the best version of you? Because that's what music does, it doesn't just entertain us, it defines us. And in a world that's constantly changing, that's something worth holding on to. So, here's to Alanis, to Thank You, and to all the songs that remind us who we are. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments, what's your song?